Morning, Piggy.
Morning. It's Monday morning. How everybody doing? Y'all see this on Tuesday, though.
Yeah.
But for us, it's Monday morning. September the 9th.
Starting the week off.
We made a run last night. Went ahead and topped off on gas. So it'll be a few days before we have to go to the go-go juice store. So that's took care of. We didn't sleep much last night, so had made some oatmeal and eggs. She made a video out of it. That will be out today, so y'all will have seen that by the time y'all see this.
Well, I know, boy, I didn't sleep. I slept so much faster. 2 days because I was sick.
Yeah. Well, I got up and stayed up for a little while, then I laid back down for about an hour and a half before coming out. I will be going back to bed as soon as we get home, or shortly thereafter.
Okay.
So it's gotten kind of cool out there. It says it's 58 right now. I'll take it. So fall has come. Winter will soon be here. Won't be long. I'll be hearing everybody complaining about how cold it is instead of how hot it is. Everybody be wishing for summer to come because it's cold. Then when summer comes, they'll be wishing for winter to come because it's hot. I find that kind of amusing.
I just say make it fall year round.
That would be nice.
I like the temperatures to fall.
But we never really have a true spring or true fall anymore. We get a few short weeks of in between temperatures, and then it's hot or it's cold.
Okay.
Po. He gonna go the other way.
Yeah.
And not this way.
Good.
Which suits me fine. Well, let's see. As I've mentioned a couple of times, the car is paid off this month.
Yes.
So now we'll have, starting next month, we'll have a little bit of extra to start working on knocking some things down. Still takes some months to get stuff done, but on some stuff, but at least we'll be beginning to be able to get there. So it's a start.
Yes, it is.
So do that. Get those few things for the van, get that done, have it running and on the road while we're working on knocking bills down. And we think it's pretty well official. We've lost another kitty, Hartfoot. She hadn't been around in a few days. Yeah.
I've seen her since Thursday morning.
Yeah, so she's usually there to come in the door every day.
Yeah.
And she's not in the house. She's somewhere in the yard. She very rarely goes out of the yard, if ever. And she ain't been around. So that puts us down to 5. So we'll have to go get some cat food soon, but we'll be getting a smaller bag because with just 5, they won't go through a big bag so quick.
Even with the 6, they didn't go through that much because we've had that one bag since June.
Yeah. So we can probably get half that size.
Yeah. It'll probably last a couple months.
Yeah, so the litter will last longer. Probably next month we'll probably need to get another box. And it'll probably last a few months. That's all right.
That's because they spend most of their time outside.
Right now, come wintertime,
We go through the litter in the wintertime.
yeah, just 5 of them. It won't be as bad. So, anyway, we're down to 5.
We got Swinger, Gray, Harlan, Fancy, and Tank.
Yeah. Fancy made it past the lane this morning into the house. She had her little bird. She's chomping on it real good. Then she went back outside with it.
Yeah, there's too many kitty cats in the house for her.
Right.
Tank, Darla were right there on her looking at her.
And she must have got done with it because I saw her crawling around on the van while I was out in the car. And then she wanted to come in when Gray did. So I let them in. So, just little day-to-day goings on of the kitties.
Darla's been making me laugh lately. I've got a box. I had it, just forgot to break it down. And I set it down. And in the bathroom, I looked, she'd been sleeping in that box.
Yeah, she'll get down inside of it, curl up, go to sleep. It's just the right size in the bottom for her to curl up in it.
She gets out, goes potty, she goes, get her a bite to eat, get her some water, want a little bit of pet, and she runs back to that box.
Yeah,
So,
that's her thing. She's always been the standoffish one from everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, she don't like to hang out with the rest of them.
She just seems to smack him and look at him most of the time.
Most of the time. So, let's see, what else can I think of? Talk about the kitties and talk about the van. I'll probably still be talking about the van even after I'm done with that thing. Well, at least those parts of it anyway. You know. Hate them trucks sitting up high and got all them lights going and blind people in the daylight. You drive a big truck, y'all bear in mind. Look at this boo right here.
And what dying behind us?
Oh, they just kind of oozed right on out of there. They didn't stop. They slowed down and then said, oh, okay, I think I can make that one. Pulled out and went slow.
90% of them don't even stop. They just do what they call a California roll, I think that's what they call it.
Shoot, they don't even do that.
They just keep on going.
And they finally getting up to speed now, but they took their ever-loving time starting out. Trying to take it easy on that gas, that big old suburban-like SUV they driving and take the gas. They're trying to take it easy, slowly build their speed up and everything. Hitting the gas and that thing, you're going to be spending some gas. Yeah, you folks them big high-sitting trucks, y'all got to remember, they're rabbit head. You know, y'all sitting up higher, your headlights are inside of people's windshields. Even though you might have them on dim, they act like brights to most other vehicles that don't sit so high. So if you've been wondering why you sometimes get flipped off by some of them, that's why. You sitting up high, not realizing that, yeah, for other trucks that sit high like yours, your dims seem like dims. But for other vehicles, cars, low-sitting SUVs and stuff, they're bright. So if you also happen to be one of those that like to ride around with your brights on top of that, you've seriously blinded. You got one of them newer trucks that's got 4 headlights there, and you got all 4 of them on. They might be on dim, but you're blinding the fool out of oncoming traffic. I was saying, people don't care.
That's what I said. They don't know my opinion on it.
You know, you wind up having a wreck because you blinded somebody, and they give you the ticket for causing the wreck. Don't get mad. It's because you caused the wreck. Riding around with your brights on, and they already bright sitting up high like that. You tell people don't care no more. Me. As long as I can say. And conversely, those who ride around without any lights on and it's dark. You know, it's dusk or dawn in those twilight hours. You know, saw one car this morning, top paint job it had on it. The color of paint on it seemed to blend right in with all the greenery around it. You could not see it. You might catch a glimpse of it, and then you better keep track of it because you couldn't see it. It was perfectly camouflaged in with the surrounding colors. The only way I was able to keep track of it was because I saw its headlights. And no, there weren't no headlights on, but I could see the headlights. And that's why I was able to know it was there. And then keep track of it after that. You know, might be all right in the city. You'd be able to see it. But in the country, all these trees around, you can't see it. Unless you got eyes like Johnny at Gilman Farms. Man, that man's got eyes like a hawk. Seen him do his little hunting videos. He's pointing at deer and stuff. And I'm like, where? And deer and hogs and stuff. He's talking about it in the video and he's pointing at it. And everything. I'm like, where? I didn't see it till right about the time he went to shoot his bow. Like, dang. I just guess if it come down to having to hunt for food, I'd just go hungry.
Pig starve bed unless come down to eating grass and poke salad, berries and things like that we can see close to the ground.
Right. Well, there's a last minute blinker. Wasn't very bright either. Yeah, I guess I'd just go hungry if it come to that. Because he's sitting there pointing at it, and then when he's out there pheasant hunting, he's pointing one, the other one's pointing to a spot where there's one at. It's right there. It's right there. They almost right on top of it, still can't see it. It's right there.
Oh,
I'd be like, I'm like, dude, where?
I just like, kitty cat, give me the rabbit, give me the squirrel.
Right.
You can keep the rats.
Right.
That'd be the only way I could hunt.
A little bit was still around. Say, a little bit, go find us some rabbit.
Well, Gray knows where the rabbits at now, so he's getting ready to get, if you bring them home.
Well, probably the only one we could really count on to bring us any would be Fancy. We'd tell her to go get us some fish.
Fancy, let's go hunting, honey.
Go fishing, Fancy. We want some fish. Because she brought us one night. And it was fresh. It was so fresh, it was still flopping.
Yeah.
She
loves us.
Yeah. It's when I was working on that drain, had a hole in the floor, and we was in the bed sleeping. I was still a little ways away from getting that drain and hole fixed. And we felt one of the kitties plop up on the bed. Eleni reached down, she felt something cold. She said, "Oh, what's that?" We got up, turned on the light. There was a fish just flopping on the bed. Fancy done brought us something to eat.
Yeah, Piggyback got tore up when he picked it up to take it outside, too.
I'm saying.
She got tore you a new one.
That hole in the floor got fixed that next morning.
Yes, it did.
Because I didn't want that happening again, and I knew if I didn't get it fixed, Elaine would be on me to get it fixed.
We were just lucky it was fish.
Yeah, we was thankful it wasn't a snake.
Yeah, our kitty cats play with them.
Yeah, our cats love to play with snakes too. Well, couldn't see nothing. Don't mean there ain't nothing, but I couldn't see nothing.
Bright sun.
So, oh man, I guess I'll be putting this out at 8 o'clock because Ann Haynes said, "Coffee with the two of you?" Sure. When I asked about the time on the video, that last video I put out talking about changing time, putting it out in the morning. So I guess I'll schedule this for in the morning. Sit there and talk with Jibber Jabber and Yakkity Yak and Jaw Jack and all that.
That's about right, because it's what, 7:54 now? Put it out about 8 o'clock in the morning. That's the same time.
Yeah. And for those who are in Central Time, it'd be, 7 o'clock for them. So, of course, it'd be 5 o'clock for folks like Johnny Smallpepper out there in California. So
Johnny's got a live tonight, don't he?
Yeah, he said he had a thing out for some kind of thing he'd done tonight. 4 sisters be gearing up for the night.
If he goes at 7, if they go at 8.
Nana 9 Acres is going to be back on it.
All right.
Of course, this will be a little late for y'all to hear about it because this will be out tomorrow. So, till I get big enough and have enough to talk about to put one out every day, y'all just won't know until it's a day late and $1 short.
Well, they can watch the rerun of it.
But yeah, but most who watch me watch them.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of like, oops, too late. So with that said, that's about all I got. Piggy loves you.